So as I told you, you would be needing the bulb, the water textures. So actually the image that I would be giving you, it would have a bit of sky on it. Just crop it, it's really simple. Get on the crop tool and actually just scroll down a bit, and you just want water, nothing else. um, it's really simple. I wanted to demonstrate it, but what happened was that my recorder, it crashed, so I have to record the part 2 video again. So that's why I can't demonstrate, sorry for that. And now you have to save this, and go to file, save as, click the JPEG. uh, I would click, I would not click, but I would type water in it. Water, it's done. And so what we are going to do now is we are going to open that file on which we have to do that thing. So I'll go to file, place. Now you would find water here, the water file, yes, this one, place. And just actually as you use the free transform, click here and there, and just means put it up and down, and just try and find the correct combination. I'm not saying that it should be in the halfway line, uh, somewhere around the 3/4 mark, so that um, somewhere around here it would be really good. Click on enter now, and you can see it's done. Now what you have to do, go this, you have to have this layer selected, and then go to layer, and then layer mask, reveal all. So you have a layer mask inserted now. Change, when the layer mask is selected, change the blend mode to multiply. Normal, dissolve, darken, multiply. Okay, multiply. You can see now actually what I would be doing is erasing all of that stuff. So I would be just increasing my brush size now, and actually you have to erase all of that, and you have to erase it very neatly. So do it patiently, with a calm head. Zoom out a bit, just erase all of that. Actually that was pressed by me by mistake. My hand just slipped out of the mouse. If that happens, just press Ctrl Z for undo. And it's almost done, just making it finer. I'll just pause this recording, and then welcome again, the same video. Actually I just made the edges more fine. So now we have inserted water, but we are missing one thing. Actually two things. First the island, and then the sky. So I usually prefer to basically put the island first, then I prefer putting the what do you say, the sky textures, and then superimposing them on one another. So it's that much only. Hopefully we would be able to do that, and my recorder won't crash this time. Actually, I have one more idea that we can put the reflection of a city down. I have selected San Francisco, but you can select any city that you want. Some examples I'll give you now. Like, you can select Vancouver, it's in Canada, Toronto, again in Canada, New York in USA. All the cities that have big skyscrapers. You can even select Dubai if you want. Um, Means you have a lot of options for city, but I am going to basically be doing for this. I hope I would be. I most probably think I would have to make another video. Um, okay, let's get back to work. And so where was I? Okay, we had to select that island, and for that, the image. Yes, this one, and go to your quick selection tool and increase the size of the brush. The brush size, yes, this much, and just select all these leading edges, and after that just erase all of the excess. You might be wondering, this time I pressed the alt key, that is why it got erased up. So this thing it's selected. Now what you have to do, right click, layer via copy, take this out, and in this one, yes, uh, this you can put as it is. You don't need to go for the embedment. uh, just place it. I'm just placing it back, and say untitled one, this, and click on free transform tool. Click free transform. You can do that by Control T, and now select this. I don't know what's its name. It would be a chain like thing, to maintain aspect ratio. And the good thing about this is that you change this thing, like, let me change it to 1%, so it even changes the height to 1%. So just experiment around with it. I go for 70. No, let us go for about 65%. Good. 55%, 45%. This looks to be the perfect combination. You can even edit it by hand if you want. Actually, I want it to be a little bit more small, so I am going for about 97. Maintain aspect ratio. I go for about 90 this time. In the first go I could not recognize it well, but in the second go I did. You can do it as I did, or what you can do is get to about 40-45%, and that it would be done. And apply the transformation, and just make the island go a bit down so that it looks like the focus point, or from where we have clicked the image, it's just looking a bit realistic. Don't put it like this, because it would be looking very bizarre, and something like that. just I am using my arrow keys to do that. um, Having done that, what you have to do is this is you can say optional. You can even experiment around with various blend modes here, but normal looks to be the best, so let's stick with it. Here, go to select the mask and select image adjustments and curves, and you can play around with it if you want, so that you get a darker color at the edges. I have made it a bit dark because I wanted it to be like that. So like that you can do the work. And now actually I just paused it because I wanted to experiment around with this image. um, I haven't done anything because all the experiments that I tried were actually, I wasn't impressed by any one of them. So I didn't do any transformations to this image. This image is as it was before. So having done that and experiment around with this, also you can go to levels. The shortcut is Control L. Oh, it's not opening. Okay, image adjustments and levels, and you can obviously play around with this stuff. And if you I like that, and that's done. And now what we have to do is embed our sky. So I'll go to File, Place. Before I embed my sky, let me show you the image. Sky 2, this one. We would be embedding this one. Okay, let's go to File, Place, and place embedment. Actually, I am having a bit of conflict with that. Let me just image opened. Copy and paste. Faced some conflicts, and I thought that the image wasn't the one that I was looking for, but eventually I realized it was that image only. In the sky textures, you have to be a bit careful because what you have to do, just go here, yes, like here, and then what we have to do is just press enter. Same thing, go to layer and layer mask and reveal all, and this layer is here, just delete it. Actually I might have clicked a new layer, it happens sometimes, but just leave that and change the blend mode again to multiply. And hey, that layer 2 was of the island. Okay, sky 2 is done. That was of the island, don't delete the island. I thought it was waste, so, so I deleted it. Go to layer, layer mask, reveal all, and as soon as you do that, change the blend mode to multiply and start erasing the outer edge. just erase it carefully around the edges. And it's nearly done except for a few things. And it's done. So I'll continue in the next part.